Hello, Brian Inskip here with the Inskip Realty team. I hope your year has gotten off to a great start and that you've already made progress towards accomplishing your goals for the year. And that leads us into this month's topic. It's that subtle little habit that we all face at one time or another that can destroy even our best intentions if we're not aware of it. Today's topic is perhaps one of the biggest barriers to achieving what we want out of life. You may already know it, but I'm talking about procrastination. Now, you may be asking yourself, why is this real estate agent talking to me about procrastination? Well, the answer to that is very simple. Here on the Inskip Realty team, we believe that our success begins and ends with yours. Because we value the relationship we have with you, we want to make sure that each year is better than the last. Last month we talked about goal setting and how important it is to set meaningful goals and write them down. Even the best laid plan and intentions will go unrealized if we don't take action on them. Procrastinating leads to poor performance, higher stress, and lower productivity, and who wants that? When we procrastinate, things don't just go away. In fact, they build and multiply and further perpetuate the cycle. The higher stress comes from the looming deadlines and ever-growing to-do lists that comes from putting things off. On the flip side, when we adopt the habit of starting something now and completing tasks, we gain the satisfaction of completion and will typically find it took far less time and effort than if we waited until the last possible second. We also become more productive in other areas because we are free of the strain of dreading what we know eventually needs to get done. Nothing feels better than completing a big challenging task, right? Well, when you avoid procrastination, you get to carry that momentum into all your subsequent activities and you feel more in control. So if it's so beneficial and rewarding to dive right into a task, why do we even procrastinate in the first place? Well, the reason is the mind can be our best friend or our worst enemy depending on the habits we teach it. We often procrastinate for the immediate pleasure of avoiding a seemingly unpleasant task or hassle. We can get really creative in substituting other, quote, more important tasks to justify our avoidance of the things we really should be doing. Maybe you're doing it right now and checking your email when you really should be doing something else first. To free yourself from the shackles of the procrastination cycle, the first step is to become aware of it and when you're susceptible to it. When you hear yourself saying things like, I'll do it later, I'll wait till I'm in the right mindset or mood, or the infamous, I work better under pressure, right? All of those are signs that you're putting off something that can and probably should be done now. So when you find yourself leaning towards procrastination, stop. Become aware of it. Weigh the costs of doing it now versus doing it later, and look at your past experiences to tell you how the story is going to play out. Because we know that procrastination doesn't serve us, why not construct a countermeasure habit? Create a plan to get started on the activity with measures in place to keep you from straying to the way of procrastination. The more you do this, the more positive past experience you will have to draw from to help you replace procrastination habits with efficient and productive ones. The real beauty is that when you become diligent in applying these principles, you will create new habits that combat procrastination and begin to unconsciously steer clear of it. In the end, you'll have more time and energy to do all the things that you really want to be doing. Now, mastering this habit takes time, but you can start to make substantial changes right now. Alright, well, okay. I'm going to let you get back to what you were doing before this distracting email popped up. But before I go, ask yourself, what can I do right now that if it were done would make me feel better and free me up to focus on other things? And as always, remember, whenever you or someone you know is thinking of buying or selling a home, don't procrastinate. Call the Inskip Realty team right away to get the accurate information and resources you need up front to guide those important decisions. So, thanks and have a great day.